about Islam. And then the family would carry it on and on and on. But we need to start out with the family first. Like Allah said through Muhammad the Prophet, say yourself and say your family, and then the community. But I think you should start taking place with the family life first. And get the family better understanding. Like my family, your family, or whatever. I think we should work with the family life.
James.
And ma'am, your name?
Jade.
Okay, we're here on the street today asking people, what comes to your mind when you hear the words Islam and Muslims?
Religion, I don't know, dedication.
I would think religion too. Foreigners.
Okay, so let me ask you, I mean, now in the media there's a lot of talk about Islam and Muslims. Do you think that would, if you only relied on that, would you have a negative or positive opinion about Islam and Muslims?
I mean, you'd probably be leaning towards negative with just like news headlines, stuff like that. But if you actually like knew about it, then there'd be a different reaction to it.
If you went by the news, I definitely think you would have a negative thought about the Islamic people, but that's why you have to use your own mind to think about it.
And let me ask you, do you think that is fair to stereotype all Muslims by criminals? You know, like if the people who think about Islam and terrorism take those few people and all Muslims are like those people. You think that's a fair attitude?
No, I mean, not at all.
Okay.
Definitely not. There's no question about it.
Okay, I want to ask you one question. Do Muslim people, do they believe in Jesus?
I think they believe he's a prophet, but he's not the Messiah.
Okay.
I don't know, really.
Okay.
I'm Joel.
Joel, I want to ask you, Joel, what comes to your mind when you hear the terms Islam and Muslims?
Oh gosh, beautiful religion in a troubled time, I guess.
And do you think when you say in a troubled time, meaning what?
Well, just meaning everything that's gone on in the last 10 years in this country with the terrorism and all the associations that brings up.
Right. So do you think that these things which have gone on have portrayed maybe a negative stereotype about Islam and Muslims here in America?
Well, I don't know that there's a negative stereotype, but I just think you can't separate the terrorist type activities when you hear the phrase Islam in America. I think it's there. I don't think that it stereotypes the people, the Islamic people, but the association, it comes up at the same time and you have to deal with it.
Right, the association, to put the word terrorism and Islam together. Do you think this is a fair word association?
Well, of course not, but it's there. I mean, it's well, we'll all have to deal with it now. It's there.
Right. And I'm asking you, do you think by the media, television, news, if all you knew about Islam, which I suspect is not all you know about Islam, came from the news and the television, would you have a negative or positive opinion about Islam?
Yeah, I think that would be a very negative opinion if that was my only information.
I'm here with my sister in Islam, Lisa Barnes. Salaam alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Our viewers, we're going to talk about your organization here.
Yes.
But our viewers always like to know from our American Muslim brothers and sisters how they came to Islam, how they became Muslim.
Right. First, I'd like to say to everyone in Saudi Arabia, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. And I'd like to give a special hello to the Bakar family, to Zakaria and Abu Ali especially. And I am a convert to Islam. It was a gradual process for me learning about Islam and seeing how great Islam is.
And where are you from in the States?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And alhamdulillah, I'm so happy to be Muslim and so proud. So I broadcast it. And so now I'm involved with the Mecca. It's the Muslim Education Convert Center of America. And why I like this organization so much, it's really filling a void that exists. And I'm sure the people in Saudi Arabia would be surprised to know how Islam is spreading in America, and the amount of converts is so impressive. So we're excited that people want to become...
Would you say that the majority of the converts are women?